Hi guys, Steph here. Okay, for you eagle eyes viewers, you would have seen this box before and you'll know exactly what's inside the box. If we take the lid off, as I've shown you on my previous pen haul video, it comes with a Montblanc pen, and look at that, as we've shown you before, with the Montblanc instruction booklet. Okay, it shows you how to fill the pen. It looks like it gives you a little bit of information. There we go, a little bit of information on the pens. It's got the, I think that's the Montblanc address, etc. Unfortunately, all in German, so I cannot read it, sorry. So that's the box. I don't think that's the original box, but that's how it came, and well, what we'll do, we'll send that to the new owner in this particular box with the instructions, because that's how I actually found it. But let's have a look at the pen. So what we've got here is a Montblanc 3-44G fountain pen. It's a vintage Montblanc pen. Now this one, when it came in a little bit of a sorry state, and it still has numerous issues. Now what I've actually done, I've sort of decided on this pen that what I've done is actually just cleaned it internally to get the pen in working order. But as I say, it's got a few issues that I've actually just simply left. I've not polished the pen, I've left it as it is, because I feel that it's a vintage Montblanc, and well, let's find a new owner for it and leave it quite simply as it is, or as it was found. As I say, just simply cleaned it inside to get the pen in working order. Just very briefly, just some of the issues. You can see the band to the cap there is missing, and to the very top there, where normally it would have not an inlaid, it actually, on this model, it has an outline of the Montblanc sort of peak symbol, and as you can see there, it's sort of missing, and it's sort of a little bit on the rough side for some reason. I've no idea why. Okay, but apart from that, yeah, it's a Montblanc vintage fountain pen from, I believe this one around about 1953, 54. I think it's still a very usable pen and still in nice condition. Now to the cap, there we go, we've got the Montblanc sort of name to the cap, which is correct for this pen. Again, another little issue. If I show it to the other side, you can see it's got a company sort of logo. I think it's, is it Bayer, is it, on the cap there. And then if I show you to the very end of the barrel there, let's keep it nice and still so you can see it. You can see it's got 3-44 and then a G. Okay, and then if I turn it round slightly, you'll also notice it has OB, which presumably, I believe, stands for oblique, because as you'll show you in a moment, I think this pen has got a nice little oblique nib. Now very briefly, I'm not a big professional on Montblanc pens, but the 344 series, the 3 series, came in numerous different configurations depending on the age. There was different series. The 3 on the model number, I believe it was a third tier pen in respect to, I think it was in respect to the sort of the price range on the 3, you know, the 3 tier. The 4 indicates it's a piston filler, which we'll show in a moment, and the other 4 indicates that it's a number 4 nib. Also on the 344G, Somebody no doubt will ask me, what is the G stand for? The G, I believe, is for gold feather, which tells us it's got a gold nib, because again I believe the later models of these had a stainless steel nib. This one, as you'll see in a moment, has got the gold nib. So let's unscrew the cap. A little bit on the stiff side, but there we go. Let's show you the pen in different sort of configurations. Incidentally, we didn't show you the clip there. You can see it's got quite a standard Montblanc clip for that particular period. And one of the things that you'll notice, we've got this ink window here. Again, the earlier models I believe were sort of an amber colour. This one is blue, and I believe this is the long window. They did, I believe, a shorter version. Now, as we said earlier, it's a piston filler, which means if I turn the piston knob to the end, there you go, you can see the piston moves in and out quite freely. The section, it's got what we term as a concaved sort of section there, and then let's show you this lovely nib. Okay, so what we've got is a lovely Montblanc 14 karat 585 gold nib, and you can see it's quite a large nib, being, as we said earlier, a number 4 nib. So it's quite a large nib, quite sort of flared out shoulders. There's a sideways view, and then if we show you the feed underneath, again we've got what we term as the ski slope feed, which is the sort of the earlier type feed underneath there. And again you'll see everything is nice and clean. So all in all, a very nice pen. Although I've not done a great deal to it, I've left it as it is. It's still a nice, well, a nice vintage Montblanc pen. Will make a lovely writer for somebody, and I'm sure somebody will enjoy this pen for many years. But what we'll do, let's bring on some ink, and let's sort of dip the ink, sorry, the nib in the ink. Let's turn the piston a little bit, turn it back. There you go. I'm going to leave it at that just so that we can actually see it. Let me just give that a wipe, and if you look there, you can see we've got a little bit of ink inside the ink window there, so that'll be enough just for a little writing sample to see how this pen writes. Right, so while I've been sort of moving things about, I've just got a big blob of ink, so let's see how it writes. So what we've got is a Montblanc, as we said, this one being the 3-44G, and on the end we had the letters OB, which is telling us, and as we can see, having an oblique nib. Okay, well, I think for you people that don't know, obviously some of you people will know, the pen is made in Germany, and as we said, 1953 I believe to 1954. As we said, there's lots of different variants of this particular pen. And there we go. So there's a writing sample, and as you can see, quite simply, there's a nice variation in the line. As we said, we've got an oblique nib. Lovely writer with a lovely variation. So let's put the cap back. What we'll do, we'll flush the pen after the video, and let's try and find a new home for this lovely pen. Somebody, I'm sure, will enjoy this pen for many years, although it's got these little issues here which personally I don't think are a great deal. So I hope you've enjoyed looking at the pen as much as I enjoy showing them to you people. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget, people, wherever you are around the world, please stay safe. But for now, I'll just say bye bye.